Hello and thank you for joining Jeff and Jenny's Classic Restorations. Well, I thought I'd just make a quick video for today. Normally I bring a video out every 6 o'clock on a Saturday, but due to the weather, it's very windy, it's going to rain again in a minute. I'm at very little time. I'm afraid I'm going to have to not be able to make a video for a couple of weeks. Basically I just need a bit of a break to catch up with things. As you know, last week I spent my 2 days off in between 7 days each side working to do my son's car, so that was wonderful. This week, I'll just quickly show you around. This week I've had to make up a little metal shed. It's basically, once I get another moped, I'm going to put a lot of bits and pieces into the shed, so the trolley and the workbench is in there as well, but it's not quite finished. I had to quickly make it up over those 2 days. I've still got the floor to do and a few bolts need tightening, but basically it's up. So I'll just show you around quickly, and at the end of the video I've just got a few clips of what I've done with the lawnmower when we had some good weather, and now we're back to winter in July again. So I'll just quickly show you around, and so I do apologise, I just need a little bit of time to catch up, and then I'll be back to you probably a couple of weeks. Well, there's this little shed. It's a metal shed, 3x5. As I say, there's a few things I need to do. Please excuse the wind, it's a nightmare. These need to be tightened up, but I needed 2 people, one to hold a screwdriver one side of the bolt. A few things to do there, and I've got the floor to do in there, which has allowed me in the shed now to have a little bit of room without the workbench and the trolley. So I've moved the 2 mopeds over this side, and the scooter has gone quite tightly over this side now. So I've got a little bit more room in the middle. So that's that. One other little thing I'll show you. Well, also at the moment we've got a lot of my wife's family staying with us. We've got about 9 people in the house at the moment. My wife's sister and her husband, they've got the shop in Shepperton. They'll be moving there shortly. In the meantime, I'm sleeping with just Jenny out here in the conservatory, which is, I don't mind, it's actually quite nice because I like nature. You can hear the wind and the rain. Only downside is there's a leak in the roof now. It is a moss in there and it runs back round, and I like nature, but I don't particularly like having to wear put an umbrella up in bed. So that's another little job I've got to do. So there's all these little jobs I need to do first. So anyway, that's my domestic arrangements. Right, so that was my little look around. As I say, I've got so many little bits and pieces to do, and it was doing my head in trying to get things together, and no chance to get on with the lawnmower or anything. So I do apologise. I say we'll probably be back in a couple of weeks. Just need a little bit of a break to catch up with other things, and just have a little look at just after this, just a few little clips I've done with the lawnmower that will be added on to the next film I've done on that. But look at the weather. This is July, just about to rain again now, and gale force winds in the garden. So please bear with me. Please have a quick look at some of our older videos. There's quite a few there now actually, and we'll see you after a bit of a break in a couple of weeks time. You take care. See you soon. Bye bye. Well, as I say, this is a couple of weeks later. I've still got lots of other things I'm trying to do for a video, but just to let you know, I'm not actually stopped doing the Hayter Harrier at the moment. It's just work in the way and everything, so I'm just doing a little bit at a time. I had a little bit of time yesterday evening. I just wanted to show you what I've sort of been up to. I cleaned all the engine down, degreased it and everything, and it's got some heat resistant paint on it. I wanted to get this off as well. This is the flywheel. I need to finish off painting around there. Once that's all done, I can tip it up and do the other side. But I just wanted to show you what I had to do this. Well, obviously this, I've cleaned this up as well. I'm not going to paint anything on here. I'll clean the magnets and everything. So that will go on there. There's a little woodruff key there which would fit on there. It's stuck in there, thank God. So as long as I don't lose it. And on top of that, there's a wash that goes on there. I'll clean all this up as well. And this bit here is the bit that actually screws on. So to get that off, I just put a spark plug, well, what do they call it, piston blocker thing there, and I was able just to tap that around, and eventually that came off like that with the washer. And then just using this tyre lever with 2 of them, it wasn't on too tight, I was able to pull that off. So bear with me again, there we go. So that's what I'm doing. I'll just show you again in a minute. I'm going to take this off, clean the points up. The points are in there, give them a good clean so we know that's okay. I'll just take you up the other end of the garden. Now what I've done, I don't know if this is the right idea or not, but I've pretty much stripped all the deck down now on the Harrier. I've put a little bit of primer on here and there just to check everything looks all right with the primer. But what I've decided I was going to leave underneath, but what I've actually done now, letting this dry, I've got some Hammerite green just to make it look better inside. So that was yesterday, that's dry now. And I've taken it through here. This is the harder wearing bit where the grass comes out. And I've taken the paint up to here. I'll just clean that off later. And then I'm going to mask this off, and then we can spray the whole, and in there, and then spray the whole deck, hopefully in the next video. But as I say, I'm just doing a bit of preparing at the moment. And so I'll have it just takes so long to do a little bit here and there and wait for it to dry. So I'll just quickly come back to you in a moment and just show you the points inside that, in the magneto on that engine. I've just loosened that one off. This is a 1/4 inch spanner, because this is an American engine, so they're Imperial. So we can just take, there's a screw in here, that should be a bolt as well. But hopefully once we get that out, without losing it, that should come off, I hope. There we are. And there we are. And there is a condenser and the points. So all I'm going to do, nothing much to do in here, it looks all pretty clean and everything. I'm just going to clean up, there's the points in there. I'm just going to clean, in there. I'm just going to clean those up. Don't look too bad actually. And then once I've painted this, I'll get all that back on exactly the same way. So I just wanted to give you a bit of an update. So it's the next, I've got to do my son's car when he gets over again, brakes. So that'll probably be next week's video. And then I'll probably come back to this one the week afterwards and you'll see what I've just been doing. So, okay, that's it for now.